Welcome to part 3 of section 10.3 videos. Sure you didn't get enough with video 1 and video 2, so let's do one more problem. So this is the last problem, didn't quite have time for it. So recap, we have 3 properties to concern ourselves with. You got a little thing called the power property, and just a quick illustration over here. Power property goes like this. Let's say you had, I don't know, it doesn't matter, something crazy, x minus 6 in here. You got an exponent of 3. Power property lets you take the exponent, put them out in front. So I would have that guy. So exponent converts into times. You're either going this way and yanking that guy out front, or the opposite. It's got to be one or the other. Let's take a look at number 7 here. Number 7 has a number in front. Kind of like this guy ends up with a number in front. Well, you're either going one way or the other. So if I'm not bringing the 2 out in front, I must be putting the 2 back in. So log base 7, x, take the 2 and bring them back in. Just cleaning it up, tidying it up. So we also got a thing called the product property. So a little illustration of the product property over here. So move this guy up a little bit. So if you had log base 6, doesn't matter, I'm just making up a problem, of 4 times 10, you are allowed to split it up into an addition problem. So that would be log base 6 of 4 plus log base 6 of 10. So either you're starting with a multiplication problem and changing it into plus, or in this case, look back up here at number 7, I got a plus sign. So it must be going the other way with this. Log base 7. Well, half of it was a 27. Half of it was a 3. So I am essentially just doing the opposite of what was going on down here. So it's either one or the other. Let's clean it up a little bit. I got log base 7 of x squared on this side. Not a whole lot I can do with that yet. This side, well, I can do 27 times 3. Might as well. It's 81. 2 ways to get rid of a log. You got one log, you want to break out exponential. Let me scroll back up here for a second. Look at watch the other video. So right here, I only had one log and I changed it into exponential. But on this one, on number 7, I've got 2 logs. Equality property. And it's one of those things where, we're just saying, hey, I'm doing the same thing on both sides. If I'm going to cancel the log base 7 out of the left, I cancel the log base 7 out of the right. But the good news is it's gone. And I'm finally back to something semi-normal. How do you get rid of a squared? You square root it. Here's one of those many details that's really easy to forget. Why is the square root of 81? 9. Because it's 9 times 9. What else times itself is 81? Negative 9 times negative 9. So hopefully you guys remember the plus minus symbol when we did square roots. One more time, my famous saying, I don't make up the rules, I report them to you. So checking these is a good idea. So the plus minus symbol simply means you got 2 answers. One's 9, one's negative 9. So I'm going to come back up here and check it and clean this up a little bit first. Oh, wow, that was nice. Hey, let's go a different color. All right, if I put a positive 9 where the x is, right here, it would say, tell you what, I'm going to write it down here. It would say 2 log base 7 of 9. And somewhere back in the earlier section of chapter 10, we decided that, or we learned that, you can do a positive argument. You can do a positive base. Hey, that one's doable. The other part of the problem doesn't have an x. I wouldn't have to worry about it. This guy checks out. Positive 9 is good to go. But if I substitute the negative 9 in that same spot, trying to put parentheses around this, I have a positive base, which is good. I get a negative argument, which is bad. I'm not allowed to do that. So x equals -9, impossible. Called an extraneous solution. Extraneous, solved it correctly, plug it back in, it doesn't work. So the only answer to number 7 is x equals 9. All right, guys, that's the conclusion of section 10.3 notes. Thanks for watching.